finally time. It's time to get outside.
Are
I
you
know
calling
you were
it?
outside all winter.
Are you calling spring? Are you saying it?
I'm calling spring. I'm saying right now.
We're here. Okay.
Get out there, take the patio furniture out. It might be a little dingy from last winter.
Imagine that.
So you gotta clean it, right?
How does your patio furniture look right now?
It's all away. I love that stuff, Carson.
So
it is all away in the shed.
When you take it out, it's going to smell awesome.
Right.
Because it's been tucked away in the garage or the shed. It's going to be
Right.
musty. If it was at all wet, you're probably going to have some mildew issues.
Right.
So we're going to talk about how to clean and what you should be looking for patio furniture.
Okay. Good
So
stuff.
what you're seeing now in a lot of the marketplaces is this new kind of resin poured pieces. Now, aren't these beautiful? This is a new line by So Fun, but what's fantastic about it is they're plastic. Right. So they're super lightweight, but people assume, oh, plastic is super easy to clean, you just pressure wash it. And you can, but what happens is if the mildew spores are already in here, that's not going to work. Okay. Now you're going to start to see more and more products in the marketplace that talk about being environmentally friendly, being green. And it's good, they are greener, but at the same time, these are still chemically based products. So you have to be very careful that you're reading the instructions when you use these, because they're quite strong, right? You're going to get a lot of chemical burn if you're not wearing rubber gloves or if you're not treating them properly. So I'm actually going to show everybody how to make one right now that's not chemical. That is truly environmentally friendly.
Because it's easy to do.
It's true, and guess what we're using?
What?
Vinegar.
Yay! Yay! We love vinegar here.
Now, before we get into it, I want everybody to understand there are two types of vinegars in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay? So 5% acid is what you would put on French fries. So it is a low acid vinegar. But the cleaning vinegar is at 10 to 20%. So it's much stronger. It's specifically designed for cleaning products, okay? There are two applications outdoors for these products. The first one, the low one for your malted French fries, you're gonna use on fabrics, because it's not going to remove the dye. The stronger one is what you're going to use on your plastic furnitures, your resin wickers, that type of stuff, okay? When you're going to mix this product, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take some baking soda, okay? And you want about a cup of baking soda, and I'm actually going to put it straight in here. I feel like I'm cooking again.
I know,
Where's
right?
Jason with his whisk? So you're going to do about a cup of baking soda. Thank you. And then we're going to use something called lemon essence. So it's essential oils.
So good.
It does, but what this is fantastic for actually cleaning stains out of fabrics. Okay, so when you're talking about your cushions, you're going to put about a teaspoon of this into your 1 cup. Okay. And then what you're going to do, and I'm going to take it from you at this point, with my handy little spoon, you're actually going to mix it. So you're going to get a bit of a paste, and you're going to get some clumps, okay? These little clumps, and I'm going to pull one out here. These little clumps are what you're going to actually spread onto the stains.
Okay, so you're going to rub it in?
You're going to rub it in. You're going to let it sit for about an hour.
Okay.
At that point, you're adding vinegar. And we all know what happens to vinegar and baking soda when they mix.
The audience chokes.
Yeah, the audience chokes. You're going to get foam.
Right.
Okay, that foam you're going to remove all of the staining out of your fabric. Then you're going to wipe it off and it's done.
Okay.
Okay, now I want you to also think about that type of stuff for things like umbrellas.
So any fabrics, really, you want to start thinking.
Outdoor fabric is fantastic. Last year we had a huge influx of light-colored cushions. Everybody was going with the whites and the creams and stuff. This year they're going to have mold and mildew stains on them. So that essential oil, and can you smell it right now?
I can.
That essential oil is going to pull the stains right out of there. And the vinegar is going to clean them. But remember, use the less acid vinegar because you don't want to pull the color out of the cushions as well.
Got it.
You're also going to start seeing in the marketplace a lot more combination furniture. And this is a perfect example.
This is nice.
Isn't this great? This is a planter and an umbrella base.
So smart.
But what you're seeing is you're seeing plastics, you're seeing metals, and you're seeing fabrics all on one piece of furniture. Which is great. But at the same time, for cleaning, it's very difficult. A lot of people have the resin wicker furniture, and I'm a huge fan of it, but you have to check what type of metal is in the frame. So what I tell people is when you're checking metals, if you have a little magnet, a kid's magnet, just put the magnet up on the metal. If it sticks, that means it's steel or iron and it's going to rust. Okay, so you have to be very careful in the products you use on that. So very light, and you have to make sure you dry it if you're going to spray it. Okay. If it's aluminum, you're good to go. You can use almost anything on it. So when I tell people, yeah, you can use this mix on aluminum materials, no problem, because it won't rust. On the irons, be careful, please, because they will rust. Absolutely. The big cast iron furniture that people have, the heavy stuff, I'm telling people just clean it with a little bit of black shoe polish.
Really?
Just clean it with the shoe polish, rub it out, make sure it sits in the sun so it dries properly, because you don't want somebody sitting on the back of the furniture and getting out with the pattern. Yeah, absolutely. But you can give it a quick rub down and you'll remove all the dirt from it.
Yeah.
And then the black will actually even out the color, so you won't get any of that rust stain showing through.
Okay, and now what about if we're going to do this furniture then? We do that same mix but with the high grade vinegar.
Mix, and I have another one that I'm going to show you that will work really well with this too.
Okay, a little bit later in the show.
Absolutely, nothing
Stay
like a
tuned
teaser.
for that. Love it, Carson. More coming up. Stay with us.